Jesus in Matthew 6 verse 11 teaches us then to pray the following: give us today our daily bread. And when I read this, I'm taken to this issue of the stress about our future, right? We tend to make decisions based upon how we need to build a future for ourselves, and we need to get things in order, not only for our own lives, but even for our children. And then when life happens, right, for instance, you lose your job, your business goes into a slump, you get economic pressure, there's political volatility in our country, there's even just a broken car. And the list goes on, right? And it all builds up stress into our lives. And then when this happens, we tend to give into that stress, and which leads us to make uninformed and most probably bad decisions in our lives. Now, I know I've been there a couple of times. But Jesus says, pray then the following: give us today our daily bread. This today takes me to the understanding that I need to realize that Jesus is presently with me today. He's now, currently here with me. Now, Jesus in John 6 verse 35, he says something. He says, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. He's got two concepts here. One is hungry, and the other one thirsty. With the hungry, Jesus is actually saying that He's the bread of life. That's a source. He's our provision, right? Meaning He has our future in His hands. He knows what we need, and He'll give us the wisdom in our current situations to secure a kingdom of God future for our lives. In other words, what I'm actually saying is we'll be taken care of by our good Father, just the way He desires for His kingdom. And then He says the following: those who will come to Him will never thirst again. So it's like when I'm in prayer sometimes with Jesus, it's like opening up an ice cold Coke in a hot summer's day, right? When you sit down at the Father's feet, your soul gets rejuvenated and refreshed. And when you think about the stresses in life, what we're actually saying is go have a Coke, or go speak to Jesus, because in Him we find our rest and our rejuvenation. Now may you know that our Father has the best in mind for you. And in Jesus we find life and rest, and that we can freely lay down our future and our plans daily at His feet.